and thank you for joining us today on our cooking corner. I'm Firefighter Brittney.
And I'm Firefighter Will.
And today we're going to be cooking at Columbia Metropolitan Airport, cooking with airport employees in the USO of South Carolina.
And the ingredients that we need for the salsa are garlic cloves, jalapenos, and these are going to be to preference of spiciness, a bunch of cilantro, a white onion, a can of 28-ounce whole tomatoes, and optional is going to be a lime, and of course a little bit of salt to taste. One trick about the jalapenos is if you don't want your salsa spicy, you can scrape out the white seeds, and if you do want some spice in there, you can keep them in there. Because jalapenos are a little bit tricky, you may have to use 2 or 3 jalapenos in there. And here at the Firehouse, we like it spicy.
We're trying to make this salsa as simple as possible, so do a rough chop on your onions, on your jalapenos, put them in the blender, follow that up with your tomatoes. Right after that, you're going to put in a couple more jalapenos, a little bit of garlic, and you're going to get ready to blend that. The type of salsa that we're making here is more of a restaurant style, so it's going to be a little bit more blended, but you're also welcome to not blend it as much and keep a little bit of the chunks in there, and it'll be just as delicious.
Next piece, we have our saucepan set to medium-high flame. We're going to take our salsa and we're going to drop it right in. We're going to let those nice vegetables mend together, cook, and boil for approximately 5 minutes.
While the salsa's cooking, we'll start on the chips. You're going to buy yourself a pack of corn tortillas, and you're going to cut each tortilla into 6 smaller wedges. Next, you're going to take all of your cut wedges, and you're going to put the wedges into a bowl. After your wedges are in the bowl, you're going to pour just a little bit of olive oil, or vegetable oil, or canola oil in that bowl, and toss those chips around to provide a very light coating. You just want to make sure it's just a little amount. After you lay your chips out flat on a baking sheet, you're going to put some seasoning on them. The seasoning's really your choice. Today I have some plain salt and I have some taco seasoning. So we're just going to start off with just a light pinch of salt on the first baking sheet. And then next we're just going to do the same thing with the taco seasoning over the second baking sheet. We're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Safety first.
While this is boiling, make sure that you stir it every so often so that it doesn't get stuck at the bottom. And if you see those little colors like that, the little foam on top, then you know that you're on the right path.
And after 6 minutes, you're going to take these chips out of the oven and you're going to flip them. Return them to the oven and then cook until they're done. Should be about 6 to 10 more minutes.
Now let's transfer this hot salsa over to a cool canister. And that is how we're going to prep it. Now the last step that we have is adding our cilantro to the salsa along with some lime and salt to taste. Measure out about 2 teaspoons and a half. Mix it together.
Now for the most important step, taste test. Thank you again for joining us here at Columbia Metropolitan Airport. If you haven't got enough of us yet, check out what we did last week with Chief Rhino to the Rescue, our live action version here at the Firehouse. Stay safe and stay healthy from all of us at Columbia Metropolitan Airport in USO, South Carolina.